addition to all this, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, and pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests. With this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all the saints. Pray also for me that whenever I open my mouth, words may be given me so that I will fearlessly make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in chains. Pray that I may declare it fearlessly as I should. Look at that. Paul is saying, pray for one another with all sorts of prayers. Pray for the church. Pray for the saints. But also pray for me, because I'm speaking the message of the gospel. We're doing the will of God. We're saving those captives of sin. And we're setting them free with the truth. We're at war. We're on a mission. We have to think about one another. But it says that this, putting on the armor of God, will also keep us from falling away ourselves. Some people accept Christ and then later fall away because they wouldn't equip themselves. They fail to do the mission of Christ because they fail to equip themselves. They allow brothers and sisters to fall away because they fail to equip themselves. We need to equip ourselves with prayer. We need to equip ourselves with the armor of God. I mean, think about some of the things he mentioned. Is truth a huge part of your life? The belt of truth. Is truth carrying around? We can't deceive ourselves. Deceived people don't make a difference. Are we ones with righteousness as a breastplate? Are we ones that people look at us and they say, they are like God. They are the salt of the earth, the light of the world. By seeing them, I see Jesus. Are we ones who are fitted with the readiness of the gospel as our shoes? And think about our shoes. Our shoes go where we go. And so everywhere we're going, the gospel should be going. Are we walking and we're making known, here's the gospel of Jesus Christ. Everywhere we're going, I'm an everyday missionary. Are we ones who have the helmet of salvation? The thing that really keeps you faithful and helps you do the will of God is hope. It's the hope that you have, the knowing of the salvation you have in Christ. Are you one that has faith? You want to know how to fight off Satan? Have faith. You know what? Satan, at this time, when he looks at the transition of this congregation, he's thinking, some core people are leaving, some things are going to go down, people are going to discourage him. I'm going to hit them as hard as I can. But you know what? We're going to rise up and we're going to show up our faith saying, you know what? With God, His power, His word, His strength, we are not going to falter. All we're going to do is we're going to continue on growing. And those people who leave, we're going to send them out even stronger. And then they're going to do the will of God and have faith. We're going to continually do God's will. And Satan will not be able to stop us. He can shoot whatever arrows he wants at us. We will not fall. We already know from the book of Revelation, we have the victory. We won. Satan loses. Sorry to spoil the ending for you guys, but Satan loses. He did it. But I think about that, and then it mentions the word of God, your sword. Offense and defense. Sword. Word of God. That's what protects you. Want to know what God thinks? Read the Word of God. Want to know what God wants you to do? Read the Word of God. Want Him to help you and change your life? Read the Word of God. It's really that easy. Spend time in prayer, spend time in the Word of God, allow God to change your life. And then allow Him to use you to change the lives of others. It's really that easy. God has made Christianity pretty simple. And we should always preach a simple Christianity. But one of the things I want to think about is, remember, we're at war. You're all a soldier. You're all a priest. You're all missionaries. And I know by faith we're going to make a difference. And even though we're going through a transition, all this means is that God is transitioning us to be stronger, to make a greater difference for Him. And now, to tell you the truth, I am so excited about where God is going to take us and lead us and use us. I'm excited for how God's going to use people like the Reeves and where they're going. I'm just excited about God's will being done, because God's glory is the purpose and desire of our hearts. That we're going to be faithful in this mission of being disciples and making disciples. And each one of us is going to be able to stand before God and say, well done, good and faithful servant. We're going to hear that because you have all chosen to say, I want to be equipped. I'll spend time in the Bible every day. I'll start coming and assembling with the saints when they gather so I can be equipped. I will work along my brothers and sisters for the mission. I will allow God to use me. I will use my spiritual gift. I will use my time. I will use my energy because it really belongs to him. And when we arise and do so, we will have the reputation in Moses' Lake of turning this whole world upside down.